I'm proud to support Three Beards Media, and I would love to work with you. If you need merchandise for your company, organization, band, softball team, whatever, I can help. From name brand apparel to promotional items, large orders or small, online stores, and more, I can help your brand stand out. AKC Marketing is local, based in Johnston, and we are an employee-owned business, so our costs are low and our turnaround times are fast. But most importantly, we give you personal service to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. Email me at andrew@akcmarketing.com or find me on social media and let's make some cool stuff together. Now sit back and enjoy this Three Beards Media podcast.
Under the bright lights, the crowd screams loud. Steel cage rising, bodies hit the ground. Blood, sweat, and glory, this ain't no show. It's a fight for survival, it's all that we know. On the top rope, defying the sky. We're locked in a hole, fighting to survive. A heel turns cold, the baby face burns. One wrong move and the tables will turn. Share shots and chokeholds, pain in the air. Tap out or block out, you best beware. High-flying daredevils, warriors of might. Only the toughest survive the fight. Not stay red, echoes of the past. Submission locked in, will they break or last? The ref counts one, the ref counts two. Kick out at three, you battle on through. From the top rope, the fire in the sky. We're locked in a hole, fighting to survive. A heel turns cold, the baby face burns. One wrong move and the tables will turn. Chair shots and chokeholds, pain in the air. Tap out or black out, you best beware. High-flying daredevils.
What's up, Joe?
Yo, ready
Hey,
to
happy Thursday before SmackDown in Ryda, and happy Thursday before Night of Champions, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm ready to we're recapping the NBA draft first round, right?
Yeah, I was hoping to get drafted last night, but there is no room for a 6-foot pudgy guy that can maybe shoot a three. At least for me.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
No, man, things are going good. I'm excited. A couple big nights ahead of us. I love, like I said before, I do love the Saturday evenings, pay-per-views. Joel's home for the weekend, so you know what we're going to be doing.
Getting some pizza, watching
Maybe
some wrestling,
Maybe some pizza, a little wrestling. Who
maybe a
knows?
little pulled pork, something
Maybe a little
from
pulled
Brookwood
pork.
Farms.
Had that today. Shout out to Burkwood Farms. Go tell them what is it that I bought?
You bought the pulled pork, fully cooked pulled pork, applewood smoked. It is the kind of the best for those families on the go, man. I mean, it's heat and serve. So, the one thing about bone and butt, everybody loves pulled pork here in Iowa, right? So the best thing about this product that we have is a fully cooked pulled pork that you don't sacrifice the quality because it is fully cooked. Add a little apple juice, a little applesauce. JT's a little hungry now, and it's just it feeds the need. You made some melts, right?
Yeah, so like we put it in. Actually, we cooked it last night and then just reheated it in the crock pot today. And we walked in, the whole house was smelling like it. It smelled great. Joel and I ran to Fairway real quick, and you know me, I don't like no bread, so I got the 45 calorie bread. Did like a grilled cheese type thing. He wanted some pepper jack, got some fresh pepper jack. Got that going. Put that pulled pork on top. Money,
dude. You had your own little Night of Champions, didn't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was excited. I was eating like Otis.
Oh yeah, the dozer, bud.
Yeah,
the dozer.
Yeah.
He's a friend of he's a friend of a friend. We'll just say that. My buddy Pat Downey out there. Shout out Pat Downey, Iowa State Olympic trial wrestler who just beat Deron Wynn in Spokane, Washington over the weekend. He's a friend of the program, dude. So I got to figure out a way to get that up to him.
That guy would want some pork, I'm sure, if you can connect it.
I mean, I think he lives up in Wisconsin. Yeah, he's in Wisconsin somewhere. So I'm sure, stranger thing, life is stranger than fiction. So we'll cross paths. I know we will.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow.
Oh, yeah.
The pork world in general. Oh, yeah. The pork world in general, dude. That's kind of how you do it. I'm still waiting on Matt Cardona. Still waiting on the Indie God to hit me up.
He said he'd keep that card.
Gets a lot of business cards, doesn't he?
It's a lot of
And
jeans.
then, yep. Gets a lot of business cards, and he just throws them away. But he always wants some good pork. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. That's my boy. Hey, Matt Cardona, how you doing?
Yeah. Hey, what shirt you wearing today?
Big Trouble, Ben Bishop. Another guy sent some pork too, man. Big Trouble. If any of our followers are kind of hip to the influencer, Instagram, TikTok, anything like that, social media prower that the professional wrestling is, Ben Bishop's killing it, dude. Ben Bishop is smoking the game right now. He's so awesome to see. I mean, he goes in there and goes, oh, he acts like a total douchebag. Like when he's like a promoter, shitty promoter versus like a newbie in something. It's hilarious. Go look him up. Ben Bishop, Big Trouble, BB on Instagram. He's a character, dude. He's fucking awesome.
We met him in Indy.
Tall dude, man. He's 6'12".
6'12".
6'12". It's awesome, man. Yeah, he's good shit, dude. But Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm ready to talk about. Let's recap some stuff that we've seen over the last couple of weeks, man. What do you think?
Yeah, I was
champion?
What's that?
New world champion.
New world champion. Doing through.
How do you feel about this and Goldberg?
The Goldberg thing, I think that's why we have a new world champion. Because you don't start that story 6-7 months ago without without a title belt. Goldberg going after Gunther with a belt. I mean, as a retirement match. Thank God. I hate fucking Goldberg. I hate him. I hate you, Bill Goldberg. I hate you. I hope you see this. And if you ever see this and we meet face to face, I will love you. But I hate you, Bill Goldberg.
I've met him.
I always have, dude. I don't know, man. He was a knockoff Stone Cold Steve Austin to me. I was a WWF kid.
I'll tell you what, though, in WCW back in the day, I was excited when he came out and, NWO was running wild and everybody's in the ring and one guy just dismantles them all.
Sting.
That was kind of cool. I mean, Sting was the one you really waited for, but when Goldberg's music, right. That crowd went nuts, dude.
Dude, I'm not gonna lead you guys all astray. When in 2003, when Goldberg came out and speared The Rock, I've done it all. I've seen it all. The Hollywood Rock. I was marking out like nobody's business.
Yeah, he let's be honest. Is he gonna win the title? Probably not. I don't see that.
No, he's not. It's a retirement match.
But they did let him beat Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I guess
that pissed me off.
Yeah,
that pissed me off.
He squashed Bray Wyatt, and I think he squashed him over in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, so I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen here.
Joe, man.
Yeah, this to me? You know me. I do it every time we're on. Yeah.
I know, dude. But I fucking hate Bill Goldberg so much, dude. But again, like I go back and you more so than anybody knows. The effect that Bill Goldberg had on professional wrestling in like the 1996, 1997, 1998, that 172-0. I wasn't watching it because I was watching Stone Cold. Mm-hmm. But then in 2003, because Bill Goldberg had a Time Warner contract, and so he wasn't WCW. He was just like Sting, just like Hogan and all those guys. He had the big money contract with Ted Turner. I was excited to see him when he came back in 2003. The mystique wore off, though. Kind of what you alluded to, where he beats Bray Wyatt, squashes him. Bullshit. Yeah. That's where I got soured on him.
Yeah,
I wasn't soured when he knocked out Bret Hart because I don't like Bret Hart either.
Yeah,
there he is.
There he is.
Oh, you're muted. Oh, he's muted. He's muted.
Hey, producer, doing your job. I was going to say, years ago, I wrote an article for the Tailgate Society about how much I hate Bill Goldberg. Like, to me, one of the things that drove me nuts about WWE was they did Bray Wyatt dirty many a times, but him losing to Bill Goldberg. And also, we talked about Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was as hot as it could get, and they have him drop the belt to Goldberg for no reason. What does Goldberg do? He breathes really loud. It takes half an hour to get to the ring, and his match is over in 30 seconds.
That's right. That is right.
So
you could barely walk to the fucking ring 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. Like, I understand, like, Bill Goldberg, his interview off the cuff is hilarious, but in the ring, he sucks so bad. And for me, also, like, I was in Des Moines in the front row when Sting debuted in the WWE ring and went nuts, and he lost clean. So, like, we're gonna your knockoff.
That was right before WrestleMania 31, wasn't it?
Yeah. So why did Sting never get a win, and we're still peddling out old ass dirty Goldberg? I don't get it. So
I agree with you there, JC.
I'm sorry. I didn't pop off last time he did it, and I regretted it, but I'm not going to come on here often unless I really have something to say, and that's one of them.
More hate, more Bill Goldberg hate.
Ah!
I got to see that.
Fuck you, Bill Goldberg.
What was that?
I got to see that letter.
The letter.
Didn't you say you wrote off someone about the Bill Goldberg?
Oh, it's an article
Ted
I wrote.
Flint.
I'll send it to you. So it's still there on the Tailgate Society.
Shout out Ted Flint.
Yep, Ted Flint's awesome. So good dude, good people there. So
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna disappear again. So
love it. Love it.
Little backstory on who Ted Flint is, man. I ran if you're on Twitter, you know Cyclone Twitter, Ted Flint, Kansas. He's kind of big on there. So the first time I ever met this guy, we're in Bloomfield, Iowa for a bachelor party. Bloomfield, Iowa for a bachelor party. And I walk into this bar and they've got a touch tunes. They've got a touch tunes and they have no service. So you have to log into the Wi-Fi to access the touch tunes. My wife can't get a hold of me. I'm having a hell of a time. It's $2 kettles. But this big behemoth of a man walks in and I'm like, man, is that fucking Ted Flint? Ted Flint walks in. I was like, hey, are you Ted Flint? He goes, yeah. And I was like, BV shot right now because that's all he drinks. He drinks Black Velvet. Had a good night. Played some pro wrestling tunes on the jukebox and away we go. Next time I see him, he's sitting in my fucking seats at Arrowhead Stadium last year for the Iowa State Kansas game.
What?
Yeah, the next time I'm like, are you fucking Ted Flint? He goes, yeah, Jake.
BV.
Yeah. You couldn't get BV there.
$12 BVs.
No shit at Arrowhead. Fuck
yeah.
But no, dude, I like, so it kind of like makes me love Gunther even more. Like I've always been like that kind of like, do I like him? Do I not? I'm starting to like him. Love what he did with Pat McAfee. Love what he did with Jey Uso.
Yeah. Shout out. What's up, Mike? Yeah, Gilbert might be a better wrestler. I think Matt Martin might be right.
Fuck yeah, Gilbert fucking rocks.
Yeah, Gilbert's a man. So yeah, we got
the job squad right there.
Yeah. So we got him coming back. Going after that. Now we got Yeet is with so we got Yeet and Cody now.
Yeah. I was just no, you've got Cody versus Randy Orton.
Or Cody versus Randy Orton. Yeah, Yeet loses, Jay loses. Where does Jay go now?
See, I don't know, man. I mean, like he probably falls into that Seth Rollins little thing that's going on there. That little because LA Knights, dude, I feel like they gas up LA Knight for a month, give him some big pushes or give him some big programs, and then they just let it fall off. With him. So something with Seth is going to happen. I don't know. I mean, you're not going to turn Jey Uso heel whatsoever. He's selling way too many t-shirts. He's got a sick catchphrase. 4 letters. Well, I don't know. He's growing on me too, dude. He's awesome. Jey Uso.
Oh, well, I mean, so we're going to talk about Gunther and Goldberg, and then you got Seth involved with the Money in the Bank.
Yeah, but I don't think you're going to get anything out of that, man. I think, Goldberg
said Goldberg's goal was kicking his ass.
So can you see this? Well, you can't see Gunther lose the title. I mean, to see a title change on Monday Night Raw, that hasn't happened in a long time.
No.
Do you remember like back in the day when they would just change titles? Fucking, it felt like every week.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say that disparages the title. I think that makes for good TV. But maybe you see Bill Goldberg spear Gunther, and then Gunther chokes him out or something like that, does something, and then
I'm thinking Gunther wins and Goldberg's the best of them, and then we hear then maybe Seth's coming out.
I don't know, man. It remains to be seen. That's the best thing about professional wrestling right now. We talk about it every single week.
Yeah,
we can't get it any better right now.
It's
which is awesome.
Like it's always thinking and like just shit going in my head all the time. It's just like, okay, they could do this, they could do that, they could do this. It's just so many different angles we're going.
So I've got to work an event on Saturday, and I mean I knew Night of Champions was happening. By the way, we got to get into the original Night of Champions, and I'll bring that story back here in a second. So I got to work 11 to 4. So no spoilers, Joe. Please.
Oh, I got a coach, so I'm not watching until later.
Yeah, no spoilers. I'm going to pick up a nice little Papa Murphy's pizza. Shout out Papa Murphy's. And come home and watch the show. But I was looking today. The original Night of Champions. You remember when that happened?
Not off the top of my head.
It was 2004.
Okay.
Vengeance. It was Vengeance Night of Champions.
Vengeance Night of Champions.
You know who was supposed to win the ECW championship that night?
Gene?
Chris Benoit.
Ah.
Against CM Punk.
Okay. So what do you
I'm just kind of, well, I'm not saying fucking Chris Benoit's coming back. But I'm just saying it's kind of fucking weird that I don't know. I just randomly Googled it. And I was like, hey, like when did Night of Champions, like, when was it? How did this start? Because I felt like Night of Champions was almost like a War Games in the sense that, maybe WCW came up with it or something like that.
Sure.
No, WWF or WWE at the time, it was Vengeance Night of Champions. And so I went to the card, and Edge was, I think, the champion at one point. I'll have to look this back up, but it was Edge. Bobby Lashley was the original, or it was 2007. So Edge was the world champion. John Cena was the WWE champion. And then Bobby Lashley was the ECW champion.
Okay.
And CM Punk was supposed to wrestle for the vacated ECW championship against Chris Benoit. But Johnny Nitro was the person that took the place. Johnny Nitro became the champion. Just weird. Like, just weird how that just came up. I don't know. I mean, obviously not chickens. What's that?
Is that when his partner was hurt?
Who? Which partner?
Johnny Nitro.
Yeah, when Joey Mercury was hurt?
Joey Mercury.
I don't know, but I don't know how it became vacated. But I just thought that was weird. Like, okay, like 2 days ago was the anniversary of Chris Benoit.
Yeah, that's odd. That's definitely odd right there.
Yeah, I was just kind of weirdly thinking about that.
Huh.
And yeah. So, anywho, we'll stop with the dark and dingy shit. But the first match is Karrion Kross.
Dude,
Sami Uso.
Karrion Kross.
Fucking thank God, right?
About time. I was going to say that too. I was excited to talk about it. I'm ready for his push.
Wake the house up. Thank God.
He's winning.
I hope so, man.
If you don't, I'm pissed. I'm excited about that match.
I know, man. He's so fucking good, dude.
Fuck yeah,
he's
dude.
So good.
Sammy attacks him, and then he sits there. He laughs. He laughs at Scarlett, and he's just like, "Yes, we got him," or something like that. He said, "I freaking love that, dude. It's about time."
I love this fucking character that he's got going. If you see him when his hair is, he looks just like he always adopts that hairstyle of who he's wrestling.
Yep. Every time.
And so to see him get his flowers and to be honest with you, on this Saudi Arabia trip, because they get paid massive on like a bonus.
Well, they should be right now.
Fuck yeah, they should be. But that's like, dude, it's awesome to see him actually wrestling a fucking match. Because he's so good, man. He's so good. I remember when he first debuted in NXT with Scarlett. And I was like, this guy's intriguing. This guy's awesome. I remember when he won the NXT championship. I remember sitting in my house on the east side, over there off Seneca, going, what the fuck is this guy? This
Mm-hmm.
dude fucking rocks.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets brought up to the main roster. He's wearing a fucking gimp mask. I don't know what he was wearing. He's wearing all this fucking leather and shit. I'm like, dude, they're doing my boy dirty. They're doing my boy dirty.
Yeah, I love him, dude. I love him. I was supposed to have him actually in for appearance with Sammy at the Revolver show, and I have like probably 40 of his figures sitting at this house, dude. And
Oh shit.
It was right like 2 days before that WWE called him back, and I'm like, well, good for him. Maybe someday I'll get these signed.
Yeah, hey, baby. Well, dude, it'd be so awesome to get that signed.
Dude, he rocks, man. I hope they're doing something with him and not just pushing him off, because they could go so many directions with this guy. He's good on the mic. He's good.
It looked like the Executioner from the N64 WCW.
I love those N64 WCW games, man.
And WCW versus NWO. That's when THQ. Like I don't remember them. I remember those games because just because I was a big wrestling fan. But I always played WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy. Had I known they were running the same game engine, it was the same controls, I would have played them.
Yeah, oh hell yeah, man. They were awesome. I had all of them, obviously. Remember that.
Oh yeah.
Those things were the best.
Dude, I wonder if we can kind of emulate them. I know you can on your phone.
They do it with like just better graphics, obviously, but the same like setup,
I thought those graphics were fucking.
They were the
sweetest. On the best graphics I've ever seen in my life.
You can change ring attire.
I was looking at Demo. I was like, it looks so real. Like that's Triple H's face. And they would show like the Titantron. It would just flash.
Yeah.
It would just give you a picture, but the music was real because it was still in like 64-bit. But it was so awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. So yeah, Cross for sure.
Yeah, you talk about Cross though, and like you go back to like what Kevin Nash always talks about, like in-ring psychology and just psychology in general in professional wrestling. This dude gets it.
He does, dude. He's fantastic at all levels. Like I love everything about him. Scarlett's perfect with him, obviously. But the dude, he can wrestle. He's got a good gimmick. He's got good on the mic. Like, dude, everything you're asking for to go to the next level.
He's right there.
It's there.
He's a legit tough guy too. You ever seen him break those 3 baseball bats? Yeah, chokes him out, guillotines him. Like he's a legit tough guy. And the good thing is though for us, Joe, he's a Triple H guy.
Oh yeah. Well, let's hope it's that way. Let's hope. I don't think Vince was a fan of him, maybe, but Hunter, I think. God, man, please let him be Sammy. I love Sami Zayn, but let him be Sammy.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big Sami Zayn guy. When he comes up to Sammy, he goes, "You're never going to win the championship." I'm like, I kind of believe that. Like Sammy's like that mid-carder, and I hope LA Knight's not like that, but I think he's going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's pushing on him too.
I don't know. We'll see. Speaking of Kevin Nash, he did give LA Knight his flowers.
Good.
He was like, this dude's fucking cut. He stays in shape. Like he needs a run with the title. He goes back in the day. We let him win the title early on at Nitro. Then I'd come take it from him.
Yeah, one of those guys.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, yeah, I like Karrion Kross there, but again, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, going across.
So let's go to the women's side of things. Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. I was just watching that before the show. Kind of the Monday Night Raw antics that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Fully invested in the sense that, dude, these girls beat the fuck out of each other.
Oh yeah. He's Finn gave it to her. He said, hey, if you're going to be the enforcer, get out there and be the enforcer.
Yeah, and then you had Roxanne Perez to the mix.
Yep.
Chances of winning probably drastically go down. Shout out Scott Steiner. But anyway, no, it's like she took that table bump, and I'm like, holy shit, man. Like I'd be jacked up if like back in the 90s someone took a bump like that.
Well,
these girls are putting it on.
Oh, they're better now. The women are way better now, all around as a whole.
Rhea though, dude, she is something else.
She's a beast.
You can call it a beast. You can call it whatever you want, man. She is something else. It's got me like losing it every time she comes on. Every time she comes on.
Do you think though they're gonna let Raquel get this one though?
Probably to maybe build to like Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam.
But are they doing this for that? Or are they doing it to show what Raquel Rodriguez originally was when she was first getting all that hype? She was tough and winning, and then it felt like she was kind of like the coattail to Liv for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. She always I look at her as a diesel.
You know what I mean? Too, but I feel like ever since she's been part of Judgment Day and partnered Liv, she's just not as much as
spinning her wheels.
Diesel, I felt like was more like he's gonna kick your ass type. When she comes out, I don't feel that with the other ones because I feel like she loses more.
And maybe her going over Rhea helps that, but
it don't hurt Rhea, but it helps that because maybe Perez comes out and is doing something that to help her win, but I don't know. It can go so many different directions on that too.
See, that's what I think is going to happen. That's what I think. You're going to get some fuck around going on. You're going to get some dirty tactics like Roxanne Perez. That's the Judgment Day, though. That's their MO.
Because you have no Liv for a while. She's out for a little while.
Yeah, well, yeah. Then you had that. But I think so. She's out for a while. Roxanne comes and helps Raquel. God, there's way too many R's in this match. Roxanne, Raquel, and Rhea. You get that. Then maybe a little dynamic starts. Maybe a little Roxanne goes after Dirty Dom.
Yep, and then you get into jealousy, and Liv comes back, and
then we recycle the same old bullshit that we recycled last year.
Yeah.
But that works, man. That gets the loins flowing.
It does. You got to have
those guys.
She don't have a fighting partner right now. She's a chance.
Well, speaking of Dirty Dom, he's injured too.
Yeah.
He's got a hurt rib. He got busted up rib.
So he's done for a little bit. Hot minute.
Yeah, so which sucks because I think that him and AJ Styles would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're gonna have to figure out something with that too. Because was it
you got SummerSlam right around the corner, so you got that match that hopefully saves it because we're getting a ton of good matches.
Right. So we're gonna go. Right, we're going. Who are you going with then? Raquel?
No, I'm going Rhea.
I'll go with Raquel.
Ooh, split decision right here.
Split decision.
Rhea Wimpy.
Yeah, Wimpy.
She looks like you, Brady. I'm gonna say that.
She
looks like my brother,
Brady.
Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. The match I'm looking forward to the most.
A lot of meat. Birkwood meat.
Big meaty men slapping meat right here.
Tons of meat going on in this one.
Fuck yeah, dude. Those Polynesians love pork.
Where you at?
So, no kidding, dude. I talked to. I was so starstruck when I met Jacob Fatu because he's the nicest fucking dude you could ever meet in your life. Just humble as all hell, more humble than I dare say Logan Paul. And he's just he was just a sweetheart of a man, just a fucking cool guy. So that's my boy. That's who I'm riding with. Yeah. And I think he's gonna make Solo look like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I think and then I think he's gonna win, but there's someone come out and help him because Solo's got his sidekick with him.
Yeah. What's that other bloodline cousin that just debuted?
Well, yeah, because they had him on like a dark.
I would go look up the family tree, but it's going to take me 7 years.
What did you see Zillow Fatu though recently being around Fanatics?
Was he?
Yeah, he's all over there.
Oh boy, did he get his shit figured out? I
don't know. He came up and hugging Randy Orton. He beat the shit out of that Logan Paul dummy.
See, that's the problem though. If he got his shit figured out, or if he doesn't have his shit figured out, they're not going to sign him. No. Just like Jacob Fatu.
No, but they had I can't remember his name, but he just wrestled in a dark match.
That's who I'm trying to find.
I know.
Who is it?
Was it Inouye?
Is it? Yeah, it's an Inouye, but I'm just not sure who it is. There's way too many Inouye people, dude.
Yeah,
You can't even look for it.
well, somebody's gonna. I feel like something's gonna happen because I don't think he's gonna go in there trying to beat up both of these big monsters and then by himself. I think something's gonna have to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be that push versus shove type of deal where I think Solo's got he's obviously got JC Mateo, but we're also we can't forget about can't forget about the Tongas either.
True.
When are they supposed to come back?
Yeah,
the Tongas I think align more so with Jacob Fatu than Solo.
Yeah, they could be almost ready back in the return too. I didn't even think about that.
But you don't know because I mean they debuted before Jacob.
Maybe he don't need it though. Maybe they're just saying this is his dominance and yeah, Zilla. That's what we were just talking about. Zilla Fatu. I don't know if WWE's going to sign him yet. I don't know if he's got his shit figured out. But he was around Fanatics Fest, which a lot of WWE people were. Jacob Fatu was there, for example.
I'm just so glad to see Jacob Fatu getting everything that he deserves. Getting his run with the U.S. title. Be all gas, no brakes.
No,
I just I mean. He's just dude. Like the genuineness after beating him, it just makes it all worth it, dude. For him. So he's so easy to root for.
Yeah.
So easy to root for.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this. Maybe we touched base with it after WrestleMania. He was putting Lex Luger's wheelchair into his car. I don't know if you saw that picture.
No, I
didn't. Respect. Yeah, I'll send it to you, dude. It's but he respects the old school too, the old school tradition, which I love to see.
Yeah, that's pretty damn cool. Lex is a good
dude.
Yeah,
he is.
When he was with me, dude, Lex didn't want no help outside of just taking his wheelchair, just putting it up to the car, and he does it all himself.
Really?
Yeah,
that's good to see.
I can get in, I'll get out, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. For a guy that's living in a wheelchair, pretty much, that's pretty damn cool. DDP's trying to fix that.
DDP is a saint. DDP is a fucking saint.
Yeah. Let's hit our break real quick, and then we'll finish the rest of the show.
At Birkwood Farms, excellence isn't just a goal, it's a way of life. For generations, our family farmers have dedicated themselves to raising the finest heirloom Berkshire pork, never sacrificing quality, never cutting corners. Our farmers aren't just caretakers, they're stewards of a tradition, passing down their commitment to responsible and humane animal husbandry from generation to generation. That dedication makes all the difference. It's why top chefs and grocery stores across the nation trust Birkwood Farms for pork that's rich in flavor, tender, and always of the highest quality. From our farms to your table, we take pride in every bite, because when you choose Birkwood Farms, you're not just choosing premium pork, you're supporting independent farmers who pour their hearts into every cut. Birkwood Farms, farmer-owned, quality guaranteed, taste unmatched. Thank you for choosing Birkwood Farms, where excellence is a tradition.
You need to watch this if you struggle with finding rare sports collectibles. Hat Trick Breaks has got you covered. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or a dedicated collector, Hat Trick Breaks is your ultimate destination. Dive into the excitement of live card breaks, where every rip of the pack could reveal a gem. Meet your sports heroes at our exclusive autograph signings and take home a piece of the action. Our community is all about passion, connection, and unforgettable experiences. Join us on Facebook, and let's turn your sports dreams into reality. Hat Trick Breaks, where every break is a win.
Making great tasting bourbon requires the perfect combination of ingredients, conditions, and time. The longer it rests, the better it tastes. Revelton Distillery's new single barrel bourbon is made from 80% corn, sourced 100% from Iowa farmers. And unlike mass-produced bourbons, each barrel of Revelton's single barrel bourbon is unique, proofed on when it tastes best. As they like to say, it'll be ready when it's ready. And to ensure the highest standards of quality and flavor, owners Rob and Christy Taylor oversee the production and bottling. Every single barrel. Iowa born, Iowa aged, Iowa bottled. Try the new single barrel bourbon from Iowa's own Revelton Distillery. ReveltonDistillery.com. In 2023, a crack Green Beret named Dan Douglas retired his military command and promptly escaped to a full-time career in real estate. Today, this man is wanted by home buyers and sellers who want to survive the process without spending a fortune. If you have a home to sell or want to buy one, maybe you can hire Dan Douglas at Green Beret Realty. You can find him at greenberetrealty.com. greenberetrealty.com.
Do you like that?
It's Kyle from Green Bay. What up, Kyle?
Did you see that text?
Yeah, sometimes you just got to get jacked.
I get jacked up for professional wrestling.
Yeah.
I do.
Jeez. Can a guy be a guy for an hour?
No kidding, man. I've got, you know what I did? I've dug out all of the nursery stuff. I got the new one coming here in about 4 or 5 weeks. And I can't get just a little excited about professional wrestling in my basement.
Just for a minute.
Now you know how like Saturday nights go.
Yeah, I like it. Chill. Dude, I got a house upstairs. Every kid is home. So they're all up there running around. The dogs are running around. I think they got a friend over. And so
Barry's running around.
Barry's getting, I hope not. They get around. But this house always has a bunch of kids over here, which is cool.
Good, man.
But
yeah, that's badass.
Liv's always got the teenage girls here, and they all kind of flirt with Joel. You gotta love it.
Yeah,
loving life.
Get out of here! Get out of here! I'm trying to watch.
Just get out of my room.
Just trying to watch wrestling.
Brady's nested.
Oh, nested. Oh yeah. Oh, so yeah, he is a weasel. So I'm looking at the match card during the break, and third match from the top. John Cena versus CM Punk? No way. I think that's the go home match, right?
What's the last one again? Gunther?
No, because that's a Saturday night's main event.
Oh yeah, no. The last match is
Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes.
Ah, really?
Yeah, I don't they gotta flip flop that.
Has to be.
Right. Let's take Wikipedia for a grain of salt, but
so we get Punk and John Cena in match 3. Does John back or what?
What's that?
Does John got a flight he's got to catch or what?
Yeah, no shit. Maybe no. CM Punk does because he doesn't want to be in Saudi Arabia with that blood money any longer than he needs to be. But that's Mr. TKO, according to John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
For John Cena being in the league for as long as he has, is 25 years. He couldn't even get the pipe bomb promo right.
It was still pretty good.
It was good, but I mean, like I knew that promo back in the day when I was trying to be an actor, and you had to have a monologue, and so you always wanted to John Cena, while you lie there, hopefully as uncomfortable as you possibly can be. I want you to digest this because in 3 weeks, when I leave with your WWE championship, I've got a lot of things I want to get off my chest. It's that easy. John Cena, you're an actor. Look at the dialogue.
Why did he write things on his wrist?
That's right. Ooh, shoot from the hip. Calling out your boy right now?
He's my boy, but there must have been something they came up with for him real quick, so he had to write it down.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, when I was watching that, I was like, jaw was on the ground.
Well, so what do you think about that? I thought it was too long on the only thing because Punk sat there forever on that table, and I'm like, all right, dude.
But if you really call back to it, though, in I don't know, 2010, 2011, when CM Punk did the same thing, because it was an R-Truth match. It was an R-Truth tables match. When R-Truth, he speared John Cena through the table and won, could be with the help of CM Punk. CM Punk sat there on that Titantron for like 10 minutes. and gave that promo. And Cena, for about 3 to 4 minutes, Cena was still like that, and then he kind of came to his senses. So that maybe CM Punk should have done something a little bit better, but that's Mr. TKO for you.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think about the match?
You know what? John Cena is obviously going over because you've already written the script as the match card plays out. John Cena is going over. Cody Rhodes is going to get the shot. He's going to beat Randy Orton. SummerSlam, MetLife Stadium. You're going to have Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. That's one that I can't wait to talk about with you because I don't know where that's going to go.
Yeah,
I'd have to check how many dates John Cena has left.
Probably like 14.
Because we know John Cena is just not going to give it up on January or December 31st. I mean, that's
no. We've already talked about that. He's slowly feeling like he's turning back to the face.
December 31st is a Wednesday, so if it was a Saturday, I could have seen something. But and December 27th is a Saturday, or it is a Saturday, so maybe they have something, a PLE for that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see CM Punk doing it. He can't. It just doesn't make the story right.
But how many more times?
But is there
Punk?
Is there a little piece of me that wants him to do it? Because Punk's going to get the title sometime.
Yes. Yes.
And maybe Cody.
How long's he been back now? Almost a couple of years.
Ooh, Joe. Listen to this one. Punk wins the title. Seth cashes in.
Then you get Rollins Cena because he never had his rematch.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The new face of WWE, the new generation of WWE.
Maybe that's
how you turn Cena back to face.
Back to face. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Did you want something like that, huh, bud?
Oh, you got me on that one.
Whoa, big guy.
It's the other way around.
Yeah, dude. There's a little monkey in the brain right here thinking about things like that.
I think Ian's bringing over those climbing kites. Maybe something's going on. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have any right now. So Alex Ian, if you are watching, we do need a sponsor. Climbing kites.
Collecting magic cards now. He's in my store like 2 times a week. We'll be there
Big E, the original Big E.
Yeah, the original Big E.
That's the original Big E, bud. That's kind of, I don't know, man. Now it got me thinking.
I know. You got me really thinking now. I'm actually excited, even more excited. Because I was pretty much like 95-5 on the John Cena winning. Now I'm pretty much
93
7 16% up a little bit here.
Hey, you know what, man?
I'm more excited for this match.
Yeah, a little bit, dude. I'm curious to see what we're gonna get. Are we gonna get that Money in the Bank, Rosemont Center type of match from these two? Kind of give it their all. John Cena's dude. He's tearing it up as a wrestler.
Yeah,
I'm loving what he's doing right now, dude. He doesn't have to retire. He's killing it.
No, I don't know.
But you got to go out.
What did he say? Why do you want him? He just says he's over it, or what?
Well, you make a lot more money in Hollywood.
Yeah,
that's Ricky Stenicki.
The Rock's teaching him the right way.
Yeah, and I love how they're promoting everything as like his last night in Grand Rapids or his last night at Night of Champions. Dude, it's professional wrestling. It's WWE. There is no last night until you're in the fucking grave.
No, Peacemaker would be awesome. Dude, I also like how he comes out with like themed shirts for where he's at.
Well, that's John Cena though. I mean, that's him selling the town.
I love that.
But I do need him to come back as Thugonomics.
I don't know
if
he
a little
will.
Ward Life.
I don't know if he ever will.
I need a little Ward Life in my life.
He was in NWO once.
He was against Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. So where are you at? Where are you at on this match?
I'm John Cena. Again, I think we go up to SummerSlam with Cody, and but then at Cody, dude. Let's say everything plays out like I think. I don't know if Cody does it.
No.
Like, there's got to be a Hell in a Cell that John Cena's going to do. John Cena's going to bleed soon.
Where the hell's The Rock?
He's done, man. He's gone.
He's
Gone.
off.
He's done. He's done with all this stuff.
Maybe he's SummerSlam.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Then okay, so Randy Orton wins.
What are they going to keep doing with him? So I'm Cena too. We can go. We have to. We can't go to that match yet. We got to go. We got the women's Queen of the Ring.
I think you feed. I don't know where. I don't know where Randy Orton goes. I honestly don't. I can't think of any place. Maybe Jey Uso.
I kind of want him to win.
For the excitement, for the kind of like fantasy booking that we are trying to do and to turn it upside down. I hope he does.
He's the one I want. I want to beat Cena. I want him to beat Cena over anybody. But the problem with it is they just had that match already.
Yeah, that's the tough thing.
That's why I don't. That's why I don't want Cody to beat him. I don't want. If Punk beats him, then okay. But then if Punk don't, I don't want to see Punk beat him.
I'd sit there and
That's why the Rollins Money in the Bank thing is very interesting because that does make sense.
Now I'm like,
depends on how John loses the title is that way.
Well, now I'm looking back and I'm like, man, maybe I was because I was so pissed that Punk won the title or won the Money in the Bank. So pissed, or not Punk, but Rollins.
Yeah,
so mad.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, man, that actually throws a wrench into everything I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I just think they have these main event guys and they got to use them a certain way. But where are we at with it? You know, like if Punk don't beat him, then you can't have Punk face him again. You can't. Cody, you know, they can bring on the star power of the storyline. Don't see him beating him. All right.
This is what we see each week
about Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes in the finals.
Well, we say this each week, where it's like, dude, we're jacked up that Triple H is running this because we have no idea where the fuck it's gonna go.
Yeah, and all the guys, all these guys seem happy too, so they're playing the roles the way they need to play it, you know. So it's like these are main event guys. And sometimes you see Orton like in the mid card area, but he could easily be the guy. CM Punk was floating around for a little bit, and they figured it out. Gunther loses the title; he's floating around, and then he's back on as the main guy. You know, and now Jey Uso was the high guy. He could still be a high guy, but he's now going to drop in that level. It's interesting.
Right. That's what makes professional wrestling the greatest thing in the world, because you could sit there and watch a movie for fucking 3 hours or 2 hours and you could kind of almost understand the premise and what's going to happen. You know, the good guy, the Jason Stathams of the world are they're gonna prevail. The Keanu Reeves of the world, they're going to prevail. We don't know week to week what's going to happen.
No, dude, they could do a ranking like the 1 through 15 range or whatever, and like seriously, one guy could be 15 and be up to like spot 4 in a week. You know,
yeah,
it just switches around like that. He's like it's like making an all-star baseball lineup, and you could put any guy at 1 through 9.
Right. It's so good. And my number one would be the LA Knight or Karrion Kross, but we got to get through the booking.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a minute for him. And I mean, like, look, okay, AJ Styles, he's just chilling down there, dude.
Yeah, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, just hanging out.
It's just this shows you the all-star lineup they got and what they can tool around with to make every match and every card good. You know?
And it makes me feel at least like, I don't know, a little jealous of the times that my son gets to watch wrestling. It's like, dude, back in the day I'd deal with Nunzio and like DOA and Midian. Like, dude, you get to see like top tier talent wrestling for mid cars. Yeah, Mean Street. Hey, Joey Abs. Joey Abs was the man.
Bring back Disco Inferno.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
All right, so we're both Cena. We go to what? Queen of the Ring?
Yeah, Queen of the Ring. You got Asuka versus Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill easily. Actually, fuck, I don't know, man.
Not
No
with
one Triple
Io as
H.
champion.
Yeah, no one Triple H.
Naomi's fucking over Jade.
Yep.
Asuka wins.
Yep.
Naomi laughs because she's over her still.
Is
Then
this?
they could do something
but-
with that later. Asuka and Io.
Is EO Triple H's new toy like, like the whole Woody, I'm done playing with you thing where Asuka, see you.
I think it's a match. I mean, it'd be a hell of a match.
Phew. Dude, they tear the house down.
Jade's got nothing but upside on her. She can do a lot of different things to get the gold. But I really see Asuka versus Io coming up. I'm gonna go Asuka in this match.
I'm gonna go Asuka too. I see. Maybe now you kind of got me. The wheels are a little bit turning. I've got. Can you think of like Jade versus Naomi for the Money in the Bank championship? The Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah, like, hey, give me. You're gonna take something from me, my opportunity. I want to take something from you. And the reason why I think that could happen is because I don't think a lot of people think Asuka is gonna beat her just with no help or nothing, because she's such this monster. So Naomi maybe hits her with that Money in the Bank. Maybe she gets the mist. Game over.
Shout out to WWE too for letting Asuka come back with their old theme song.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah, I like Asuka here. Honestly, I haven't really been following that. I mean, I know that she came back and won all that stuff, but same with Jade Cargill. Like that SmackDown Women's, like just roster in general. I just haven't really been following it just as much as the Raw. Like the Raw girls, the Raw is kicking ass right now.
Yeah, but they got Charlotte and Tiffy and Jax and Naomi. So
I'm done with Tiffy. I'm done with Tiffy.
What?
It's not Tiffy time anymore. I'm done with her.
Wow.
I'm done with her.
Wow. Alexa Bliss.
I'm done with Alexa Bliss.
Holy shit.
Give me Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace.
Bring her up. You remember when we saw her outside of a BP?
Yeah.
at Squirt, or where were we at?
Matoma?
Bridge City Slam.
Yeah, Matoma.
Jack to the gills.
Yeah.
Dude. Makes Dizzle look like a fucking bitch.
Took a picture of Joel in the hotel lobby.
That's awesome, dude. She's cool. Give me Jordan Grace, man. I need some more mean girls.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't called her up.
In due time, I think before SummerSlam, she'll get her call up.
And challenge for Tiffy?
I hope so. I'm done with Tiffy time. It's not Tiffy time anymore.
What if she was sitting next to you?
It's
Tiffy time.
It's Tiffy time.
It's Tiffy time. Quiet.
Guy. Oh, yeah. Okay, the next match. Yeah, Cody. I know we touched on it a little bit, but Cody versus Randy Orton. I'm going Cody just because the story it writes itself.
I just hate this as a main event because I don't know what to think. Like,
okay, we're not done with John. We're not done with John Cena and CM Punk.
Huh?
We're not done with John Cena and CM Punk. We got to talk about R-Truth. Or I'm sorry, Ron Killings.
He's gonna play a part in that match, I'm assuming.
Fuck yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's gonna do something in it.
So my prediction is predicated on if John Cena wins. So Cody Rhodes. That's what it is. If John Cena wins.
What if R-Truth comes out and fucks Punk?
I don't know. Well, he's kind of giving off those I don't give a fuck vibes, right?
I mean, that could give him a push too.
Right, and then we get Ron Killings versus CM Punk, which we've never had before.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we had in TNA long time ago.
Ring of Honor, maybe. I don't know.
No, I don't think Killings was ever in Ring of Honor.
For some reason, I thought he was. I know he's TNA.
Everybody's had a cup of coffee in Ring of Honor.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. That's why I don't like that as the main event. Like I just don't see how them two in the night without something big happening. That kind of pissed me off.
Yeah. So again, take Wikipedia with a grain of salt because that's just how they have the match card set up.
Yeah, they could switch
And
it.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll find out more tomorrow. Yeah, for sure.
And so, yeah, I mean, I like if John Cena wins, I like Cody Rhodes. If CM Punk wins, I like Randy Orton. There you go. But again, I mean, if it's before that and Cody Rhodes wins, we know what the end result of the United Champions is going to be.
Yeah, for sure. It's just too much money involved in it, and too much to be for both of them. Man, there's just so much fandom. They know what they can do with that match at SummerSlam. You know what I mean?
Well, it's in Saudi Arabia too, so they get what they want, and so they're going to want John Cena to win.
Yeah,
I think it's John Cena 2006. I think it's GCW One Night Stand. They might want. What if RVD comes out?
He did tell me he's supposed to be wrestling him, but I don't know because he had that heart issue.
Because I mean, they live in a different world where they wanted Yokozuna back in the day. So,
yeah,
hey, Yokozuna's fucking dead, dude.
He ain't coming around anytime soon. Motherfucker ate himself to death.
Yeah.
He was about to turn heel.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes about to turn heel. I like that. I would love to see it. I think if you go back and look at like the being of the elites, where Cody Rhodes is like, I don't fucking drink, and he's sitting there drinking.
It could happen.
They're
They're
gonna
have to do something to get John back over, like we've talked about. Has to be something.
Is that well? They've got a T-shirt seller right now in Jey Uso. So maybe
I mean, I'm still leaning towards the Seth Rollins thing because he's got Braun and Bronson with him and Heyman, and maybe Cena's like, it ain't going out like that,
Yeah, where he's not going to go out as a bad guy or anything like that. Like he's going to have. I don't know, dude. This is the great thing. Again, if I go back to it about professional wrestling, we just don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know.
So, what time does that start?
Probably like 12 or 1 or earlier, maybe. All I know is I can't get on Facebook. I'll be pissed.
Yeah, and this goes out for JT and Chris in our group chat. Do not spoil it.
No spoilers. Do something all day, boys.
Yes.
Come sit in the heat with me and watch my kid play.
Come sling hot dogs at Polk City Days.
There you go. And bring all the Three Beards Media stuff with you.
We can do a live podcast out there. Speaking of live podcast, Joe, are we going to do this live podcast at the Flying Elbow?
We're in talks with it. We're definitely in talks with it. Good. So, and we might have our Uncle David Carter out there.
Big Hulk Hogan fan.
Bring him on the pod. Every day, dude, calling me. Hey, I'm at the elbow. He calls it. I'm at the elbow. You guys got to meet this guy to understand it. But bring that thing we talked about. And I'm like, that thing. He goes, the money.
Money in the bank. Give him bring him one of those Money in the Bank briefcases and put a couple scratchers in it.
I'll put a couple scratchers in here and
he would lose it. Oh,
Joey. No, but he'll be there because he called me last Saturday. He was there, dude. I've been talking to Garrett, I believe his name is, out there Flying Elbow. So hopefully we're gonna do something out there for a pay-per-view and everything. That'd be freaking sweet.
Good, man. Good. That'd be awesome. And I love the fact that they have pay-per-view.
Well, and probably the goal is to try to bring somebody out there for whatever pay-per-view we do, but hopefully bring like Gene or something to come with us out there just to draw
maybe
him.
Maybe Mr. Anderson come swing down. I'd have to look that up. I wonder if they're running a I know you got the Revolver in September.
Yep.
But
we'll have to look up for pay-per-view. September 6th, we have Mr. Kennedy, Anderson, Gene, and then Muhammad Hassan, rare appearance.
Good, man. That's awesome. Good for him.
If anyone watched that documentary on Dark Side of the Ring, Dude, I was almost teary-eyed. I felt bad for the guy, so I'm like super excited to meet him and hang out with him and just pick his brain with him and Gene. I think the goal is that we're going to find him on a Friday night and have dinner and everything together. So
maybe we can do a little podcast on Friday night if they're up for it.
I bet they would be.
Just get those two together.
Yeah, we could probably set up anywhere, really. Both of them are great. But Gene will come over to the house. He don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a shit in your house. No matter.
In your house. We'll take him over to Shipley or JT's house. Like each time they come over, boys, we'll just have him take a shit. Because he's going to walk in and he's going to be like, I got to take a shit.
that's Gene,
and then we're getting selfies from the shitter.
Yes.
From the shitter. I think I'm Gene's agent now. I told you that, right?
Yeah, you told me that yesterday.
It's crazy, dude. I got a guy from HorrorCon from Canada messaging me, asking if sending him a message, and Gene forwards everything to me, and in the messages says, contact Joe Knapp.
Perfect.
He just did a pod with another guy. I got him paid for that. Obviously, he did
perfect
for us. Got him a gig. Mr. Anderson, same thing. I think same thing. I don't know. This is weird how it's all falling apart.
Dude, life is stranger than fiction, my friend. Dude, it's awesome. You've done life is stranger than fiction. You've done such a good job in just being yourself. And
well,
so
Gene called me the other day talking about the stuff, and he's just like, this guy wanted me to sign these cards for him. He's like, he says he makes $15 to $20 per card, and he's offering me $75 to sign 200 cards. I'm like, hell no.
No, not at all.
I said,
it's
no,
horrible business.
$2.50 a card or no good, you know?
Yeah.
Why? You know? And he's just like, yeah, you're right. That's what I'm going to do. That's why I called you first before I'm even making any decisions. And
he needs your autograph, Gene.
He trusts me because like he said, this guy's flying me in, and he's like, so you're flying me Friday, what's going on? And he's like, nothing, no plans. And he's like, really? And he's like, man, you need to pick it up a little bit. And he's like, Joe, that's why you're like 10-star, not even over, you're like way over 5 because you know how to treat the boys. He's like, there's a tiny percent out of this big of a whole, lines of promoters that are garbage. And I said, dude, that's just how I've always been, man. Like that Friday, we're going to fly in him and Hassan, and Anderson's coming in, he's going to drive on Saturday, but he's just like, you always take us to dinner. This guy's like, he's not even off. He's like, can you at least give me a sub sandwich or something? Shit.
Get him a fucking slice of pizza from the Quick Store.
Yeah, they get him a slice of pizza, man. He's fucking happy about that. He said, screw this walk up freaking Waffle House. I'm going to go over here and get this pizza. Next day, that pizza's fucking good.
that's Gene for you, man.
Because of that. But that was a long night.
Shitter selfies, print the t-shirts.
Dude, shitter selfies. I'm telling you, man. Shitter selfies. I could probably send you 15 to 20 of them of Gene Snitsky.
We should make Snitsky pick like stickers or something like that with him kicking a baby and just slap him on the fucking baby changing tables all over the fucking place.
Oh, dude, that'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
That would be awesome. We could do that. Just put them everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's you've got Revolver coming up September 6th, right?
Yep. We can get free tickets out to that too. I'll get a bunch of tickets so people that follow this show or everything reach out to Chris or JT or myself or Jake. And I just need to know how many you just got to pick up at the J Seating Hobby in Ankeny. So
is that the Iowa game?
I think they're the 12th, 13th.
Because last time we had Gene Snitsky in, it was for the Iowa State game.
It was a good thing too.
Dude, he was awesome. He was loving it.
Iowa State won.
Iowa State did win. It is September 6th. It is the Iowa State game.
Let's go.
Let's go. Bring Snitsky in. Let's go.
He's good.
I'll be there. I got to stay close to home with the newborn. So
we'll have the game on. We'll put it on the old Mac again. Watch it.
Yeah. No, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. So Joe, thank you for everything tonight. The insights and all that stuff. Night of Champions, Saturday, Rida, Saudi Arabia. Tune in, Peacock. Everybody out there, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you to our sponsors too. Thank you, JT. Thank you, Chris. See you guys soon.